Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we're going to be showcasing the new SR, Seiji Shishikura from Shiketsu High. I do have him level 80. I have him almost fully done on his advanced leveling, and as for his ability boards, his basic board is all the way up to board 10. His piece route is about halfway done because I haven't been able to finish the piece route yet just because I don't have enough pieces. And then his DX piece route, unfortunately, I literally did not pull a single extra copy of this SR. I did 150 exchange points worth of summons, so 15 multi summons basically, and only pulled one copy of this guy. So I have him basically as far leveled as I can. I'm going to be doing the showcase with him, and we are actually going to be, with just the way he is right now, taking on Climax battle, double S difficulty versus Best Genius. That's how good this guy is. Okay, so let's take a look at his skills and his kit, and then after we do Climax battle, then we're going to be taking on VE Tower. His plus ultra move is called No Right or Wrong. It deals 500% damage to a single opponent, medium chance of causing the opponent to become a meat lump for 2 turns. That's really good in this Climax battle, especially if you get it before a phase shift, because it delays what Best Genius is going to do during each phase shift. Also shortens character's action skill cooldown time by 1, which is really good, making these 4-turn cooldowns, which is amazing. And then if you throw the Fantasy Uraraka into the mix, she also lowers cooldowns for your team, so that makes these 3-turn cooldowns, making this guy really good. And then his first action skill is called So Pathetic. It deals 200% damage to all opponents, low chance of causing all opponents to become a meat lump for 1 turn. If character receives an attack while having the ability to cause the opponent to become a meat lump, it increases his skill impact by 30%. That's really good. And then his second action skill, this is what I really like here, Body Metamorphosis. For a span of 3 turns, that's a pretty long time, when character receives an attack, medium chance of causing the opponent to become a meat lump for 2 turns, increases character's plus ultra gauge by 30% when used in a successfully executed skill chain as well, and then also increases critical hit rate of all allies by 20% for 3 turns when used in a second or later successfully executed skill chain. So that is a double technical hit that does plus ultra gauge raise, that gives you a status element and increases the crit for your team. Pair this guy with the Fantasy Uraraka and you are getting so much crit, you don't even need to run crit memories. He's actually really good for an SR. He's insane for an SR, guys. And then his first auto skill is called Egoist. It decreases the speed of all UA high student opponents by 30%. We're not going to get to see that in Climax battle because obviously we're going against Best Genius, but then once per battle reduces damage to character by 30% for 2 turns when HP is below 50%. That is amazing for survival. That's going to help him be that much more useful, especially in Climax battle. Like, this is an SR who is actually very good in this Climax battle overall. And then I will show you is his second auto skill. If character receives an attack while having the ability to cause the opponent to become a meat lump, increases skill impact of all allies by 20% and critical hit rate by 10%. So it's going to increase their critical hit rate by 10% more and their skill impact, making him just a phenomenal like SR support. Really good. This is all amazing for VE Tower, but it also works actually really well in Climax battle. Now, the one downside to running this guy in Climax battle is you need a good damage dealer when you're taking on Best Genius, so we kind of have to keep Bakugo on the team. You need a healer, so we kind of have to keep Uraraka on the team, and then ideally your third character would be a power down character like Dabi or the new Fantasy Aizawa. And since Seiji doesn't do a power down, we're lacking power down, so that is one downside to using him in Climax battle and why I wouldn't necessarily recommend using him in Climax battle as opposed to other characters. But there are SR memories like this one that you can run, which decrease an opponent's power for the first 3 turns, and then if you've decreased the power for the first 3 turns, you're not going to get stunned probably, as long as you're landing your meat lump procs when you need to land them. So with all that said, let's hop into double S difficulty and see how far Seiji can get us. See if he can at least get us close to the dub or get us to the dub, and see how good he is. As we get into this, we're going to be using Gravity Blow first, which is going to increase the plus ultra gauge of all allies. Then we're going to use Seiji's move Body Metamorphosis, which is going to give him the basic, counter status element is what I'm going to call it, because if he gets attacked, he has a chance to proc the status element. And then he also increases his plus ultra gauge, and then he also increases the critical hit rate of all allies if we use it in a second or later successfully executed skill chain. So double technical, which is like really good for VE Tower, having a double technical like that. And then we are going to use Explosive Speed Turbo, which is going to increase Bakugo's crit rate further, and when used in a third successfully executed skill chain, because we have friendly reinforcements, it's just going to make him that much stronger. So ideally with Seiji increasing skill impact, friendly reinforcements increasing skill impact, and with Seiji increasing crit, Bakugo is going to hit some pretty big numbers this first turn. And he hit 62,000. I feel like he could have probably hit more if he had landed a crit. I have seen him in a couple of test trials hit like 90-something thousand on the first go, so just keep that in mind. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use both of these plus ultras. We have not actually gotten Best Jeanist with a meat lump yet, so hopefully we'll be able to turn him into a meat lump right here with our plus ultra. 99,000 damage, perfect. Not the greatest plus ultra animation, but he is hitting decent damage. We missed the meat lump with the plus ultra, as you saw, but we did get the meat lump on the counter when he attacked, and I believe it still lasts for 2 turns. Yeah, it has 1 more turn, so the duration of this turn, and technically the duration of last turn, so it lasts for 2 turns, and that's still pretty good. That you really can't ask for more. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and use all of these. We'll do it in this order. We got a critical hit. We did miss the second meat lump proc, but we did land a stun proc, which I don't feel like was really needed. But look at all those crits, just crit, 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 crit. It looks great. We're gonna go ahead and use this plus ultra now, and we're gonna hope that whatever character gets attacked doesn't get stunned. They're probably gonna get stunned because we don't have a power down. Turn 3 is over, so just keep that in mind. That could be, like I said, a downside to using this character instead of a power down character. All right, so we attacked Ochako, obviously, and so now we don't have Ochako's ability, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and actually let's do it this way. 99,000, and if he gets attacked, at least he'll have a chance to turn him into a meat lump. All right, but he's still just attacking. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, but he's still just attacking. Or Rocco, but that's fine. Okay, so we're good here. Let's just go ahead and use Bakugo's, then we'll use the other 2 plus ultras because you get a free turn no matter what starting this next phase, where he doesn't do any attacks or damage, really. All right, now he gets all his immunity. I don't think he's actually immune to the meat lump anymore. I would have to go, let's take a peek here at his immunities. Immune to Skill Seal, Confusion, Paralysis, Bound, Frozen, Blind, Fear, and Stun. Not immune to Meat Lump, so that automatically makes Seiji actually really, really good for Climax battles. So let's go ahead and see if we can land a Meat Lump here. 54,000, and Meat Lump, come on. And no, we didn't amount, like, he's not landing a lot with this plus ultra. I feel like I've had better luck in the past, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just repeat what we did turn 1 here with our action skills, and if Seiji gets attacked, hope that we turn him into a meat lump. 99,000 damage, just so much damage from Bakugo. All right, that counted as an attack technically, but that did not turn him into a meat lump, unfortunately. We're gonna go ahead and use our plus ultras here. Oh, and we turned him into a meat lump right as we died. Oh, that's actually tragic. That is so sad. If we could have just not been attacked there or not died, we would have been so much better off. But unfortunately, that is what happened. So let's go ahead and we'll use the collapse here. And then I think we'll still be able to beat this, even though Seiji's dead. Seiji got us so far, guys. Like, he really did. And so what I've done here is I put Shigaraki on the sub slot because he does have a power down. And so we want to power down Best Jeanist if we can, because that's just going to help us in the long run for this final phase. So this final phase, if you haven't watched my previous Climax battle videos, you can't really do damage until the 3rd turn after this phase starts. So we're not going to be aiming to use our plus ultras. Even if we get them turn 2, we're going to wait till turn 3 to use them. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this, and it's going to decrease the opponent's power. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this to increase our crit rate. And you can see how much he's reducing damage, because normally Bakugo does 99,000 damage. He did 17,000 right there. So just keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and use these last 2 action skills. That should get us all of our plus ultras for turn 3. And remember, this is all thanks to Seiji and his meat lump. Honestly, we just pretty much almost beat this Climax battle without a power down character for the most part, because Seiji got us to this point. I'm saying that, but we could still very well lose. So I'm a little bit nervous actually, but we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and do these and see how far we get. 43,000, 99,000, and do we die? That's the question. And we win, barely won, but we won. A win is a win, guys. A win is a win, and we did it with the SR Seiji. I feel like if Seiji had survived that one hit, it could have actually gone a lot better. But you know, we take that. A win is a win, and that is an absolute dub for this character as an SR showcase. And if you have yours higher than level 80, he's just going to shine that much more in this climax battle. But keep in mind, if you raise a character too high, it might make them too strong for VE Tower. So just keep that in the back of your mind as well. With that said, let's head over to VE Tower. We are taking on double S difficulty of the hidden stage VE Tower. The reason why I've chosen this stage to do is because Seiji does have his attack all, and I want to just see how much the meat lump actually procs with his attack all, because normally it's supposed to be a low chance of causing all opponents to become a meat lump for one turn. We're going to see just how effective that low chance is on this action skill. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of unique targeting here. We're going to do a Plus Ultra on that twice. We're going to target this twice, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Uraraka's Gravity Blow like we did before, and then we're going to use Body Metamorphosis, so if Seiji gets attacked, he will hopefully cause the other characters to become meat lumps. In addition to that, this is a double technical hit, which is really helpful for scoring high in VE Tower. It increases his Plus Ultra gauge, and it also increases the critical hit rate of all allies, so now you have Uraraka increasing crit rate, you have Seiji increasing crit rate. It's going to make for actually a fairly decent team, and Seiji does status elements. Like, he is phenomenal in VE Tower, really good. This isn't necessarily the most ideal team, I'll say that beforehand, for getting 4 or 5 turn clears, but this is just for the purpose of showing you what he can do. And they have not been attacking Seiji. Let's hope they attack him with a normal attack so we can see his meat lump proc. And there we go. We got a meat lump. Okay, so that's 2 status elements turn 1 between the fire or the burn from Todoroki and the meat lump from Seiji. That's really good. We have his Plus Ultra now, so I'm going to be using his Plus Ultra on this, well, maybe this twice. I think we might actually kill both twice, so it'll be actually used on Toga. And then we'll go ahead and use this and this. And that twice is dead, and now we have the Plus Ultra on Toga, and she's already a meat lump, so it doesn't matter because she attacked him. Look at how good the meat lump is. Look at it. Look at the status elements. It's so good. It's so good, guys. Like, it's literally, I can't, it's so good. It's so good. It's so broken. I really like it. All right, now we have to decide if we want to use this. I think we actually go, yeah, let's go like this because this is going to raise our Plus Ultra. We'll do this here. Yeah, I like this. Let's do this right here. All right, and now we have our Uraraka's Plus Ultra. And now we are on turn 4. That was all within 3 turns. Okay, so here we are on turn 4. Let's see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Plus Ultra gauge up. We're going to use this to try and cause meat lump once again, and it increases skill impact if he gets attacked. We'll see if he gets attacked, and then we'll use the Plus Ultra. Did not get the meat lump, but if she attacks us, we still have a chance to get the meat lump. Frozen. And, oh, we missed the meat lump. You could see the miss right there. We are on turn 5. I'm a little bit nervous about this. This is ideally like where you'd want to end this VE Tower realistically. Realistically, you wanted to end it on turn 4, so okay, this is not obviously the best team, but like, look at the status elements he's been landing. Look at the technical hits. Like, he's just insane and built with the right team. Once again, this isn't necessarily the right team, but he will be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And once again, 4 turn cooldowns with him cooling down his own action skills with his Plus Ultra. 3 turn cooldowns if you include Uraraka on the team. Like, he's just so good. He's so good. All right, let's go ahead and see. Okay, both of them are dead. Perfect. We got the stun, which is beautiful. We get his Plus Ultra. And we actually have to go into turn 6, unfortunately. I think it's going to be relatively close. Let's go ahead and just use this action skill, see if we get another meat bump. No crit from Uraraka when we needed to end it on turn 6. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, turn 7 we'll end it for sure. Oh man, it took us 7 turns to end this. That's actually so sad. But let's take a look at the overall stats, see how many status elements we got, see how many crits we got, see how many technical hits we got, and see how he's looking overall. So 7 turn clear, which isn't terrible, not fantastic, not great by any means, but 26 critical hits, 14 technical hits in 7 turns, and you could, in 5 turns, you could probably easily get 10 technical hits with this team, so that's good. And then 6 plus ultra moves. Obviously we got a lot of those plus ultra moves earlier on, so I don't think we needed 7 turns to get those. 7 status elements and a 12 skill chain. Like 4,972 is still a respectable score on a 7 turn clear, but I wish I'd done a little bit of testing before this and I had seen a 5 to 4 turn clear with this team, but that's so RNG to try and, you know, reset for that. And I wanted to record my reaction live because I just feel so much more excited seeing these characters in action as I run through them. So that is a live reaction to just running him through VE Tower, and you could reset for a better score, but like honestly, very, very good character, good in Climax battle, good in VE Tower. I think he's amazing. And as far as Inasa goes, I never pulled him, so if I ever do pull him, I will do a showcase on him then. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.